I always tried to separate Trilly and Truly from Lupe Fiasco or Waxx or any of my music stuff. I always looked at it as just my, my little venture into fashion. Just taking advantage of opportunity that was presented to me to express other ideals that I couldn't express as simply in music.
But oh, what a lie. Oh, what a lie. With the sun as my accomplice, so dear God, please be my compass, be my guide.
This season for Trilly and Truly's called Basic Info, and we found ourselves kind of brainstorming on all these different kind of ideas and all this kind of over complex and then too simple and what have you. And it was just like, what are we trying to achieve? What are we trying to express in form and in function? And it was, basic.
You can kill or just destroy them. Here's your pistol and your poison. Please
What can be said, in 1,000 words, you could say in a picture. So it was like the idea behind the t-shirts was just, let's find individuals who just inform just of who they are. Their photograph, their face elicits all these different stories and all these different kind of ideals and trials and tribulations and lessons and philosophies and what have you. Just that simple kind of striking, like image. For Martin Luther King, we used the peace symbol. I think he stands as one of the many people who represent nonviolence and peace. Using Noam Chomsky, I'm a huge fan of Noam Chomsky, and I've actually been referencing Noam Chomsky in the Trilly and Truly line since we first started the line. He represents anarchy. He represents the idea of speaking back against the state, speaking back against the status quo in actual government as well as philosophy and ideal. And then we use Hitler to represent history and deface Hitler and had it say death to racism. We felt that defacing him as well as crossing out the swastika was a protest throughout history, which has always been happening, of racism. So history is very important as a motivation for creation and motivation for innovation and progression to do new things, things that haven't been done before. For the fans who are, fans of my music and also fans of Trilly and Truly, I hope that it's an extension of bringing my music into the real world in a way that they can actually wear it, or bring some of the style that surrounds my music and, live shows or whatever, and that they can, this is an extension of that they can physically participate in and what have you.